Hi, everybody. It's Mindy, and I'm here to, record a video. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm recording a video. So, how is everybody? I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know that I did. Ours was very nice. Just family hanging out, laughing, talking, joking, having a good time. So yeah, that's what we did. It was pretty simple. I mean, Dale and I, we kind of make like the dishes that are harder to transport, turkey and potatoes and things. And then everybody else just brings something, a dish to pass and stuff like that. We kind of coordinate, what everybody's going to bring and just hang out. It was a good time. So there you have it. I'm not certain what we're doing for Christmas, but probably something similar to that. My niece and her boyfriend, so he's from Chicago area, and they kind of do this switch on and off thing with his family. Like one year they'll be in Chicago on Thanksgiving, and not Christmas, and then the next year they switch it around. You know what I mean? So this is their year to be in Chicago on Christmas. So we'll get together as an extended family, like when they're back from spending time with his family. So we don't have it all quite ironed out yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. So anyhow, added a whole new element, having a young child around again. That's a new thing for us. Quite fun and entertaining. Josh is a great help. He entertained Jackson for, I don't know, a long time. They played, they went downstairs, they got the play kitchen out, they made food, just, yeah, fun. So that's a whole new aspect, and it's quite fun. I'll just say it's quite fun. He's a good kid. Busy, but he's 5, so there's that. What 5-year-old isn't busy? So anyhow, I've been spending the week like working on Christmas decorating. I've been bringing up one box at a time. I have multiple totes, multiple totes. So it's been one tote at a time. I just bring it up, put the stuff out, empty out the box, take it downstairs, grab another one. I haven't been in a hurry. I mean, what's the rush, right? What's the rush? The outside has been decorated since before Thanksgiving on a very nice day, so that's pretty every day. We do not have the tree up yet. I do need Dale's help to get that box down and get the tree upstairs and get that put up. And he's been busy. Honestly, he's been busy. He has been over at Shannon's house working on the floor in their entryway / washroom area. If you remember a while back, there was some clogged drain issues there, which was causing some water issues. Apparently, it caused enough water issues that the floor has gotten wet, too wet, soggy, that kind of stuff. So he's been working on replacing all of that. Had to take out all the old wood, put in new wood, and then bought new flooring. So he's been over there doing that. How come I cannot find this symbol I'm looking for? It's like the little turn around sign. Here it is. Because it's not green. I'm looking for green because I'm doing a leaf, and it's really not green. It's looking brown. It is green, but on the jar it looks brown. Anyhow, yeah, try not to put on any wrong symbols today, like I did last week. Put on, I don't know what was in my head. I really don't. I was just putting the wrong thing on the wrong symbol, just straight up. No reason why. I don't know. But I did move them all. All I did was just slide them over. Luckily, it was the first color I'd put on the beard, and there was plenty of room. I could just scooch and slide, and that's what I did. Did I get them all? Who knows? Did I do as much as I could? Yeah. Will anybody be able to tell? No. Anyhow, so I'm trying to do things correctly today while I talk. Somebody did comment, I don't know how you can talk and diamond paint and not mess up more often. And I was like, well, I usually don't, but sometimes it happens. But today is not going to be that day, right? Today's not going to be that day. Okay. So anyhow, um, now this flooring, and when we lived there, the kitchen floor really needed to be redone. It really did. It has some old, icky, ugly linoleum down, and then they cut a piece of um, carpet, and it just kind of lays on top of it. It fills almost the whole space, but it's not like it's fastened down or anything. It's just like carpeting that lays on top of this linoleum. It has needed replacing, like I said, since we lived there. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. There's much more leaf over there. I thought there's a little bit more of that over here, but no, we're not going there. We'll wait until we take off that paper. So since he redid the entryway, this new, it's a vinyl snap together kind of planking, if that makes sense. So it's planks, it's pieces, and they snap together. They're waterproof and all that, perfect for a washroom, kitchen. But now we just went last night and we bought flooring for the whole kitchen. Merry Christmas, girls. Merry Christmas, girls, right? I mean, it really does need to be replaced. Like I said, it did even when we lived there, but now it really needs to be replaced. So yeah, put that on my Lowe's credit card that I worked so hard to pay off. Now I got this flooring. I mean, it was a good deal. Don't get me wrong. It was an inexpensive. It was like on a special deal, maybe closeout or something. This color. So we got it, and now that Dale's going to be retired in a couple days here, he can have a little more time to get over there and just peck away and replace everything now throughout the kitchen. Fun, 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 right? Yeah. Joys of home ownership. I wish that they owned it, but they don't. So it's on me. You know what I mean? Anyhow, that will keep him busy for a while. So you guys who are wondering, oh my gosh, what's Dale going to do? What's Dale going to do? Well, for a while, he's going to go work on a kitchen floor. That's what he's going to do. So we have that going on. As long as he helps me get the tree up so I can decorate it, I'll be happy with that. If he can get that done tonight or, one night this week, that would be awesome. I can have a tree. I mean, everything else is kind of looking Christmassy, I got my decorations out. The stockings are hung by the chimney with care, all that fun stuff, Well, except for one. I have to get a stocking for Jackson. I don't have one for him yet. Went to Walmart last night looking for a cute, stocking that could be good for the years. Still a child, themed, but something that would last through the years. And they really had nothing. It was bad. I could have gotten a unicorn, and I'm like, no. Could have gotten gnomes, and I'm like, no, that's not for him. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to try a couple of other places and see if I can find a nice stocking. Like the other grandkids have they have some woodland animal ones or something like that. They're pretty cute. They got appliques on them and whatnot. And one has a Santa. And, they're just cute and they're timeless. They're not attached to any age or trend or anything like that. But anyhow, we'll hunt for that today because today I have to go out. I get my hair done today. I almost had Jackson. Apparently, he woke up with a cough, and having had kidney transplant, everything with him is extra cautious. You know what I mean? So they were calling the doctors to see what they thought, and they ended up saying they would really like him to just be checked out and make sure it's nothing, more serious than he's got a cough or whatever, a little cold or something. So Devin was going to stay home and take him to the doctor and stuff. So otherwise, I was going to just watch him for the day, but I'm not doing that now. So I'm here with you now. And then in a little bit, I'm going to go get my hair done. Yep. Tomorrow, Wednesday, that is Dale's last day of work. Yeah, last night he was really talking about it. He was like, wow, I've got 2 more days of work. I'm like, uh-huh. He's been doing things like he's going through his work phone and getting anybody's phone numbers that he wants to transfer to his phone that he might want to talk to in the future, um, things like that. I mean, he's got tons and tons of numbers in his work phone because he would call everybody to arrange deliveries. But, there's those people that he's like friends with that are in his work phone. He wants their numbers. Yeah, he was really talking about it last night. He's like, oh my gosh, I really have like 2 days left. I'm like, yes, you do, honey. He goes, this is getting really, I don't know how I feel about this. This is really strange. I'm like, I know. And then we're laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep. And he says, so this is what we work our whole life for, huh? And I said, yep. He goes, so this is the rest of our life. This is what we do with the rest of it. And I was like, yep, this is what we do, and this is what we do. So it was very interesting, our little conversation we were having. He's got some feelings going on, and rightfully so. I mean, I think my situation was a lot different than his. I was ready. I was so ready to go. I was just like, I'm done. I'm over this. I'm good. I am good. And I knew what I was going to do when I retired. My plan was, if I had to get another job, I could. I didn't want to, but I had YouTube to fall back on, all that stuff. And I haven't looked back. I mean, look back, sure. Have I regretted it? Absolutely not. When it was my best decision in a long time, it was time for me. So anyhow, he'll make it. He'll make it. He'll be good. He'll find his way. I have no doubt. He's going to find his way right over to the other house and put in some flooring for a while. Anyhow, so yeah, there you have it. That's what's going on with us and Dale and retirement and that kind of stuff. So there you have it. I wanted to do something. I've seen a couple other people do it that have memberships, and I thought I would do it as well because it's really a good idea. I mean, I always shout out new members when I get new members. So let's start there. GMR joined the other night during my live, Saturday nights, 7 o'clock. Come hang out live. It's always interesting when a new person comes in like, hey, I caught a live. I'm here for the first time. I'm like, yay, how exciting. I love when new people find the live and pop in and hang out for a while. I hope they all come back. Come back now, yeah, right? We have a good time. Dale pops in sometimes. I don't think he annoys people. I hope not. I mean, people get kind of a chuckle out of him. So, yeah, welcome, Gwenda, or GMR. Welcome, GMR. Sorry. But this is what I wanted to do. I have my little book here. And I thought that in each WIP and chat for a while, I just wanted to shout out some members and say thank you for being members. And so maybe each time I'll just shout out a couple people, maybe 5 or 6. And I'm going to start, and these are going to go way back to people who have been members like since way back the beginning, pretty much, because that's what's at the beginning of my list here. So I want to just give a shout out to these few people. And I might not say your last name, but, I don't think everybody needs to know. So you'll know who you are, right? So I just want to say thank you to Cindy, to Kelly, KO Krafts by Kelly. Now she has a channel and she hasn't done any videos lately. I think she's kind of stopped doing videos. I kind of miss her. She did yarn stuff and some diamond painting. I wish she'd do some videos again. She did a nice job, but she has grandkids and she got a job and she's, I'm certain she's busy, but anyhow, it's kind of sad when there's somebody that you've watched for quite a while and then they just kind of disappear and they don't have videos anymore. And you're like, oh, I mean, I've been around long enough to see that happen to quite a few people. You know, they have a channel for a while and then, you know, things happen, I guess. Life goes on and, you know, YouTube isn't their thing anymore or they don't have time for it or whatever happens. But just know that you're missed. If you watch still, just know you're missed, okay? And Margie, DP Addiction Adventures, that's Jen. You guys all know Jen. Tia, you guys know Tia. She's got a channel. Hi, Tia. That's my sister wife, you know, because we both say that Chuck Pinson is our husband. And then there's my good friend Molly. Molly has been my friend for quite a while now. She's a moderator. I appreciate all of her help, all of our conversations. She's one of those people that our friendship went beyond just YouTube. You know what I mean? And I've had the privilege of becoming really good friends with several people outside of YouTube. You know, like we talk personally and we call on the phone and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I've actually been able to meet Molly at the last 2 retreats that we had. So that's awesome. And then there's Crashly, Krafts with Crashly. If you guys don't know Krafts with Crashly, she has a channel too. And she adopted me as her mom. She adopted me as her mom, so she calls me mom. She's my daughter. You know. So thank you. Next week I'll shout out a couple more people. I have a job for members. I'm going to put a post in the community tab for members. I got something I need from you, so be looking for that. Got a job for you. All right. Take it seriously, right? Take it seriously. Maggie, if you're listening, Maggie won my membership drawing last month, and she emailed me. Maggie, I need your address. So I just re-emailed her back. So Maggie, if you watch and you're listening, I need an address. Please email me your address so I can mail you your package of goodies. All right. I was cruising through YouTube this morning, and I don't know how or why, but something popped up that led me to Chef Diamond. Her name is Laura. And I headed to her channel and took a quick peek for a minute. And a couple months ago, she did a video. She's a very new channel. I think she's like at 100 subscribers, maybe 100, maybe not quite there yet. But she had done an unboxing video, and it was her membership package that she got from me. And so I went and I watched that for a little bit. That was fun. So thank you for doing that, Laura. If you guys check out her channel, she's pretty fun. She's a chef. She cooks for a school. And she's got an interesting little, what did I say? She's got an interesting little setup going there. She's got a whole little vibe going. It's kind of interesting. So check her out if you get a minute. All right. Okay. So enough about that. Let's talk about some events real quick. Big, Bold, and Beautiful. Hey, it is winding down. Mine already. It wound down and packed up and headed out of town. I'm over it. I'm done with mine. I am just done with mine for a while. So it's all put away, and I said, "See ya later, alligator." Right? Ooh, there's hardly any of these left. I hope that's all I need them for. Is like right here. No, there's a few in here. I hope I got enough of those puppies, because I don't know. Anyhow, so that's winding down. Make sure that you posted on Instagram. Like, make sure if you finish, you should post your finish or your final progress. Just make sure they're in there by the end of the day on the 30th, okay? Because we're going to pull a winner. Angie and I will probably go live. We're probably going to get together and do a live and do giveaways for both events. Giveaway for Big, Bold, and Beautiful and November, because November is also coming to an end. I know, right? Remember when I started this, I said I'd be happy. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'd be happy if I could get like this pumpkin here done. Well, I have that pumpkin done. Well, almost. I got to finish the leaves that go with it here. But not only did I get the pumpkin done, I got the gnome's feet done and most of his beard, his hands, his arms. I mean, I've done pretty well. Honestly, I've gotten quite a bit done. I'm quite pleased. Quite pleased with the progress I made. I think I'm probably like a third of the way. I'm not halfway, I know that, but a third, I'll give it a third. I think that's good progress. Now, I think it went so well because it's so fun to do. This one is just fun. I mean, look at these colors. Look, there's like all these greens and the leaves and the yellows for the flowers, and I'm going to do the oranges and reds and the pumpkin. And it's just been fun, fun, fun to work on. And I really like to sit here and work on it. That didn't help Mr. Bold and Beautiful because I didn't want to work on that one anymore because it wasn't fun anymore. All that pink, blue, purple sky, that was all I was making. And I was like, I needed something else in my life. I needed to see like a pumpkin or a foot. I needed something. Anyhow, make sure you have all of your final pictures for both of those events, Big, Bold, Beautiful, November. And November, I'm going to announce a winner here in a little bit, my winner. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It's already packaged up. It's ready to go. It just needs a name and an address on an envelope, and it's ready to go. So we'll find out who that is in a little bit. Okay. It's been great fun. November is just a hoot. I love doing November. I have worked on this. I've finished a notebook, and I'm working on a special drill. And I've made progress on that. That's my morning project. Like while I edit and upload videos, I work on that in the office. This one has just kind of stayed on the table because for Thanksgiving, we opened up the table, put the extra 2 leaves in, and it's just stayed here. I think Dale's just going to leave it here till Christmas, which is going to be after Christmas because the family's not coming over until midweek after Christmas, I think. So, but anyhow, it's been fun to work on, and I have gotten quite a bit done on this and a couple other projects. All right, I'm looking for the little flower thing. I need a flower. And then I think I'm done with this leaf until I go over here. I don't know what that is. I mean, that does not look like a leaf, does it? It doesn't look like a leaf. Can you see it even? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what it is. Anyhow, let's put this paper back on here. We're not there. We're not there right now. No, we're not there. Cover your back up. Thank you to the sponsors that just reminded me. Crashly, Release Papers, Saban, cover minders. Your cover minders over here, Saban. It's on my paper over there. I'd show them, but I can't. It's over there. And then Nix's Notions for trays. I'm using one of their trays right now. So thank you to the sponsors. That makes the events even more fun. We have some awesome prizes to give away. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to Debbie Rice, who donated a prize for November. Well, she didn't know it was going to be for November, but it is. We're using her Gnome's Watermelon from Craftably as a giveaway. And I'm throwing other stuff in there. I'm not telling you what. There'll be surprises. And Craftably is sponsoring the Big, Bold, and Beautiful. And you know what? This is funny. Michael has tossed around a couple different canvas ideas, and he talked about one, and I believe it's Blue Dusk. And he's like, Blue Dusk is really, really pretty. It's a larger one. He said, I think that would be a good giveaway. He said, you have that one? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. But then it nagged at me. It just nagged in my brain. And I was like, why does it seem so familiar though? Well, guess what? I'm downstairs. I'm bringing up Christmas boxes and I move a tote off the shelf. Guess what's behind the box? 3 diamond paintings. And guess what one of them is? One of them is Blue Dusk. And I'm like, I did have Blue Dusk. There's a Craftably box back here. It's Blue Dusk. It's big. That's why it's back there. Anyhow, it's beautiful. So thank you, Craftably, for your support and all of that. So post your pictures on Instagram. And then, ho, 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 who wouldn't know? right? Checking a list, making a list, checking it twice. We're gonna find out who's naughty or nice because the elves are coming to town. That's the next event, folks. DP Christmas Elves 2022. It is 2022. I know the calendar I showed you said 22. I wrote that on there before we actually had the hashtag solidified, but it is DP Christmas Elves 2022. Starting dun, 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 December 1st. There will be 8 different channels, creators, elves, giving away prizes. Yes. They are all linked below the announcement video. They weren't right off the bat. You guys, sometimes links are hard and they take a while. They take a while to go get everything and get them all linked, but they should all be linked in the announcement video for DP Christmas Elves. They're all there. There are 8 of us. Let's see, can I do it again? There's myself. I got to do this. I got to count. Myself, Kiss My Krafts, Mystery of Diamonds, Crafts and Coffee with Chris and Kel, or Coffee and Crafts, Crafts and Coffee with Chris and Kel, Diamond Painting with the Besties, The Uncrafty Crafter, Christopher Colassa, and Angie Craftnado. That's who your elves are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to DP Christmas Elves 2022. We're excited. It's so much fun. So I have gotten some questions. Let me address your questions. All right. A, does it have to be a new start? No. Okay. B, do we have to have a finish? No. You do not have to have a finish. Just post a picture every day. C, do we have to work on the same thing the whole time? Or can we use multiple projects? You can use multiple projects. If you want to post a picture of something one day and something different the next day, that's fine. We don't care. This is laid back, fun, relaxing. Just enjoy the season, right? Okay? What do we need to work on? Holiday, holiday season, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. If you don't celebrate those or have a canvas for those, have a winter painting going. Something that just goes with this time of year. All right? What else? There's something else. What was that thing? Oh, when do we start posting? Okay. You can post a picture the day before, like on the 30th, if you would like, or you can wait until the 1st and post a picture. As long as you have posted by end of day on the 1st, you're good. I will see it. I'm pulling the first winner. It doesn't matter time-wise or whatnot. I'm probably going to pull my winner like later in the day, like before I go to bed, before I go to sleep, I'll go in and pull a winner. Now, we are going to mark it on Instagram, like where I stopped. I'm going to put a picture of our thumbnail at the point where I stopped looking, for my winner. So then the next person will just pick up right there where I left off. So no one will get missed. Okay, you won't get missed. So say I pick a winner at 11 o'clock at night and you post your first picture at 11:30, doesn't mean that one's not going to count. It's still in there. It will just be in there for the next person's drawing the next day. Then if you post that next day, then you may end up having 2 the same day, which is not optimal, but it's fine. You know what I'm saying? No posts will get missed. You'll all be in there. Sounded like someone was here. I guess not. Okay. So you'll know your post either came before our little thumbnail or it came after. You'll have a clue where you're at. Okay? And it's going to make it easier for us to keep track Last year it was a little confusing. We'd communicate with each other and be like, okay, I stopped at this picture right here. But this way it's much clearer. It's going to work pretty well. Look for that thumbnail and you'll know where one person stopped and the next person started for their choices. Okay. And then you got to watch their channels. You got to watch their channels to find out if you won, right? So that's where that schedule comes in handy. If you go back and look at the calendar, that tells you who's drawing on what days. All right. So like mine's the 1st, but I'm not actually going to post my video on the 1st. I'm going to pick my winner on the 1st. So my video will come out on the 2nd. See how that works? Okay. All right. I hope that cleared up some of the questions that people had. Bottom line is this is for fun, right? It's for fun. It is to have a good time, and it is to say thank you for being you and sending some little gifts of love to people and have a good time, right? All right. That being said, I think I'm done talking about DP Christmas elves. Gosh, there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. There always is. There always is something I forget about. And then I come back later and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Little heads up. I'm just going to give you a little heads up. In January, Brandy from Mystery of Diamonds and I are going to be doing Smashing the Specials again. If you win a prize from me for Christmas elves, you might be lucky enough to get something special, drills. But be thinking about that, what you might want to work on for that. That grows. Every time we do it, we get more participants, and it is great fun. We love doing our special drill projects. I have so many. I could do special drill, Smashing the Specials every month and never do a regular canvas. Probably more than a year, I could probably work on stuff like that. Seriously, I have that much. It's crazy. So we're doing that in January. February is going to be a special event with me and Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter. We're going to be doing Palentine. So that's something to do with friends, pals, So think about that. March will be the Chuck Along. Maritza has talked about an event that she's going to do, and she's like, but I'm not going to say anything yet until that creator, the other creator, like talks about it. When they talk about it, then I'll talk about it. Well, it's with me. I'll tell you now, it's with me. Do I have the month? I don't have the month written down right here in front of me. April, May. I'm not certain the month for sure, but we're doing an Alan Gianna event. Yeah. I have like almost all of the Alan Giannas from Dreamers Designs. I might see if I can hit up Dreamers Designs for gift cards. I've never done that. That's an idea. But we're going to do an Alan Gianna event and work on Alan Gianna paintings because, oh my goodness, aren't they beautiful? They are gorgeous. And it's time for me to work on one. It is time to work on one, right? Dreamers Designs is a nice company. Somebody recently said to me in a comment, they were like, you are the only creator I see like reviewing Dreamers Designs, and thank you for doing that. And I'm like, of course. I like them. They do a nice job. I mean, this painting right here is proof of that. It's wonderful. It's turning out great. I'm enjoying every second of working on this. So, yeah, absolutely. Maybe why I ordered 3 on Black Friday. Maybe why. Just maybe why I ordered 3. I have enough, but I couldn't resist. They had such cute things. such cute things come out. Oh my gosh. So anyhow, keep that in mind. That's coming up. It's springtime sometime. Like I said, I don't have the month written in front of me right now. But Maritza, you can talk about it now. You can talk about it now. You can tell people, okay? So there you have it. And of course, her and I will do Christmas in July again, a couple chuck-alongs. Got 4 events with Maritza. And then she's doing her year-long WIP event. Get some WIPs done. Whip it good. I don't have that many WIPs. I mean, I guess I meet the qualifications. It has to be at least 2 things you have on the go. I have at least 2. And after this, I'm going to have this on the go. Yeah, I'll have a few. Maybe I'll join you, Maritza. What do I have to do? I have to work on them, don't I? Okay. We'll see. Anyhow. Anything else? Oh, quick update on the garage sale. Told you about the garage sale at my dad's house. I did not go over and help this time. He kind of did a surprise on me. I didn't know he was doing the garage sale on Black Friday weekend, but he did. I was like, really? I didn't know you were doing that. Well, yeah, I figured, it's Black Friday, everybody's all shopping. I'm like, okay, so that's what he did. And he actually had fairly good success with it this time. Like the first day, he had quite a few people there, and he sold quite a bit of stuff. And then the next couple days were a little slower, didn't sell quite as much. But he did get rid of quite a few things, he said. He's still got plenty. Don't get me wrong, there's still plenty. And I said, well, what's the plan now? Well, the plan is he's doing it again next weekend. I'm like, okay. So he's going to give it one more shot. He's going to do it next weekend and see if he can sell some more of it. And I said, okay. And then after that weekend, what's the plan with the stuff that's left? He goes, well, at that point, he said, I'll probably just box it up and save it off till next year. And I was like, oh, really? You're going to save it? Dad, I'm thinking you need to just get rid of what's left. How many times are you going to try to sell this stuff, right? At some point, you have to get to the point where you just got to get rid of the rest of it. It's got to go. But he's going to box it up and he's going to keep it until next year. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's on you, buddy. That's all on you. I'm not involved at this point. I helped get it out of the basement, out to the garage, stuff out of the attic, the barn, all that stuff. We spent a whole day doing that. Now it's yours. It's yours, buddy. It's all yours. You do what you want, So anyhow, I'm glad he sold some stuff. Gives him something to do, I suppose. He can go out there after next weekend and he can peck around in his garage and he can box things up and find a place to store them. So he's planning on leaving it in the garage. I'm like, okay, you have at it, right? All right. I suppose you want to know who won the prize, right? Well, let's go figure out who won the prize. And then I'll come back and maybe get to finish working on that pumpkin before I go get my hair done. All right. Let's go pull a winner. Alrighty, folks, here we go. So we have got our video linked up here in the random comment picker from last week. We're just going to filter out duplicate users. There was no special reply needed. I have to do a math problem. And then let's get the comments. Okay. How many comments? 42 comments. All right. So now we come down here and we hit our start button to figure out who our winner is. So good luck, good luck, good luck. And let's go pick us a winner. Here we go. Doom, 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 doom. Sue Layden. Really? Sue. Sue, you haven't won anything in a while. So, congratulations, Sue. I would say get me your address, but I have it. So, comment when you see this. I guess I'm not gonna message and let you know. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Thank you, Sue. I know you had a good time too. All right. Well, there's the winner, folks. So have fun finishing up the last of the events, the Big Bold and Beautiful in November, and get those holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, winter paintings ready to go. All right. Talking to you soon, everybody. Bye, you guys.